Sudhakar Reddy, do you believe that this arrest will help the TDP and Chandrababu Naidu find a cause and further ensure that their cadres work, they find new enthusiasm?
Leave about the factor of enthusiasm. We are not enthusiastic like that. This colossal loot of the state exchequer, worth about 371 crore, had been detected by the central agencies, that is, Directorate General of Revenue Intelligence in Pune in 2018. This was found out, this was dug out by the central government agencies, not by the state government. In 2018, a shell company was raided, and this was found out about by creating fake invoices. 371 crores of the state exchequer had been siphoned off, and this revenue intelligence of central Central Intelligence Agency alerted the then state government that this amount of had been swindled from your coffers. And because the government was the...
Sir, but several questions on the delay. They are saying why 2 years? Why is the arrest happening after 2 years? And also the manner of the arrest. Many drawing parallels to the arrest of Karunanidhi in early 2000s.
I'm telling you that this scam occurred in 2015. Immediately after an year of the earlier government sat on the saddle. And within 3 shots, 371 crores, that is deviating from the contents in the GO, it had been doled out to some shell companies. And the shell companies were being raided. And the Directorate General of Revenue Intelligence, GST Intelligence, found out this and immediately informed the then state government. Because that government was the partner of the crime sale proceeds. They kept quiet. They pushed under the carpet the alert letter sent by the revenue intelligence. And immediately, and they put it in cold storage because they were the partners of the crime proceeds. Because fortunately, unfortunately, those people who were involved in this colossal loot, they themselves were informed. And they took it as an opportunity to get the files vanished from the concerned secretary. And they were keeping quiet. And after that, again, one more letter came from the revenue intelligence. What about the progress of this thing? Then, after that government stepped down, then only there was a possibility for the new government to proceed with the investigation. And it was the whole scheme was like a cobweb. Well over cobweb. It took this much of time to just unearth and get the 164 statements and the evidence. It is not that simple issue. It took the investigating agency this long because it was so concealed. That skill development agency
the state government says. Okay, just now the state says the magnitude of this scam was such that there were multiple things that needed to be investigated. That's why there was a delay.
Scam of such magnitude, he says such magnitude. Anyway, today we from our party have come out very clearly with all the facts and figures of the case. Earlier they said there was no agreement with Siemens. We have showed them the agreement with Siemens. Earlier they said there is absolutely no MOU. The MOU does not talk about any 90-10% ratio. The MOU does not carry any conditions, which were we have said earlier. We have showed them everything. We have showed them in toto exactly what has happened, and very transparently we have showed them. And even from day one onwards, we have been telling that no scam has occurred. They earlier blamed that Siemens was not involved, Design Tech was not involved, it's some shell companies. They blamed Design Tech as a shell company. We already told you, we have already given a very clear information on that. What is this scam that they are talking about? Because it's not a scam, it's a scheme for the people of Andhra Pradesh, for the youth of Andhra Pradesh, that the government of TDP then introduced in 2015. And Siemens is not a small company. Let me put it very categorically here. Siemens is a company of 140 billion euros valuated company. The annual turnover of the company is 6.25 lakh crores.
Do you believe
and they come
what has happened over the last few days?
Yeah.
Okay, Jyotsna, do you believe what has happened over the last few days seeing your cadres in a way finding new cause and new enthusiasm will change TDP's fortunes now ahead of the elections?
See, definitely what they have done today is absolutely wrong and it's rubbish. Actually, I should say it's rubbish because there was no scam at all. And touching our leader, a leader who does not have any black mark on him in his entire career, and in a case which is not at all related to him. As a chief minister, he takes a lot of policy decisions, and even in this particular case, a lot of transparency was involved, and we have in fact shown all the documents. Today, the cadre is, I should say, initially they were very angry. Initially, they were very anguished and also in a lot of pain. But day in and day out, they see that they clearly are understanding that it's purely vendetta politics of Jagan Mohan Reddy. It's nothing else but vendetta politics. And so now they want to come back with a bang. They don't want to leave any stone unturned. Let me put it very categorically here. They are
they don't want to leave any. They don't want to leave any stone unturned.